I was trolling Reddit today in the small business on a small business subreddit, and I came across a question from a small business owner who had a kind of what is a common question for new businesses that start out. So the question was advice on how to drive sales, looking for advice on how to generate traffic to a new service, which is essentially purchased through a web page. A much-needed service for student mental health with a 24/7 helpline and access to face-to-face appointments with counselors. With over 300,000 children on the NHS CAMHS, I think it's probably a British thing, British like medical services thing, waiting list, we want to help families and their children, but it's a business, not a charity. Counselors need paying. At the moment, it feels like the world's best kept secret. Tried some basic posts on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, but not really getting any traction. Don't have a huge budget for marketing yet. Any advice? Much appreciated. My suggestion, first of all, is when you start a business, is that you need to realize that your business is marketing the business. You are not providing, like in this case, you're not providing these counseling services. You are in the business of selling those services, right? That has to be first and foremost, getting your name out, having people, in this case, it's a brand new product, so people don't even know that it exists potentially, right? So you have to enlighten them, enlighten the public that something like this exists. So after you educate them on this new product or service and its benefits, then you have to hone in on sales. So there's a lot of work to do here. Not an easy question, but let me share with you how I answered the question. So I put in quotes, tried some basic posts on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, but not really getting any traction. That's what I put in quotes. And I said, you need more than just some posts. This is a brand new service. You're introducing this service to the world. You need a nonstop avalanche of social media posts, YouTube videos, press releases, podcast appearances, guest blogging articles, radio interviews, earned press, etc., etc., etc. You should be attending school board meetings, visiting universities, and handing out cards with free 30 days of service coupon codes, visiting pediatrician offices and doing the same. I believe all things I mentioned can be done for free or very little money. This needs to be 100% effort, 7 days a week. So that's my advice. It has to be a mammoth, monumental force of nature effort, especially for something that's, a new idea. You have to eat and sleep marketing day in, day out. How can I get my message, my service, my product, my unique selling proposition, the benefit I offer, the problem I solve? How can you get that in the forefront of your target audience as much as humanly possible? You have to go at it full force. You don't need to spend a lot of money to do it, but you do need to spend a lot of time and a lot of effort. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things in your personal life in order to do it. You have to have a set of cojones where you can walk in and talk to strangers all the time and just constantly promote your business or service. Posting needs to be done every single day on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Every single day, at a minimum, you should be posting at least once, if not 3 or 4 times. You should be looking for questions, that people are asking on the internet about the product or about the problem that you're trying to solve, and then answering those questions on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be. Every single day, you need to be talking to people who, have the kinds of problems that you're trying to solve for. They're, people in their orbit. You need to be talking to them, like their teachers and their parents and their, doctors or whatever it may be. All the time. You need to be reaching out to other podcasts and websites and services and things of that nature, and offer free content to them, or to to get together with them and collaborate with them, whatever it may be. All the time. You need to do press releases. There's free press release services you can use. You can start there if you don't have money to pay for anything. So the answer to the question is ultimately effort. It's effort. That's how you solve for this problem, is a ton of effort. And at the end of the day, truth be told, because this is not a bullshit, piece of it. This is not bullshit advice that I offer here. Truth be told is that it may not work. Your service just may not be what people are looking for, what they need, or what they're willing to pay for. And I don't know that. This may be a good idea. It may not be. But until and unless you put that mammoth and monumental effort in on the front end, you're never even going to know that. That's my answer to this question. I hope this helped.